Hello, my name is Tom. I am a student of English. This is my story. I want to tell you why I go to London. I want to tell you how I learn English. You can read my story. You can learn English with me. It is a quiet Sunday morning. I sit in my small room. I look out the window. I see the trees and the sky. The sun is bright. The air is fresh. I make some tea. I sit down. I open my English book. I read a small story. The story is easy. I understand many words, but some words are new. I stop and look at my dictionary. I find the meanings. Then I read again. I feel happy. I can read a story in English. I remember last year. I could not read anything. I did not know many words. I did not understand English. I felt shy. I was afraid to speak. But now something is different. I want to speak. I want to listen. I want to understand. I want to speak English well. I have a big dream. I want to go to London. I want to learn English in London. One day, I tell my friend about my dream. He says that is a good idea. London is a good place. You can learn fast there. I say yes, but I feel afraid. My English is not good. My friend says it is okay. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to start. I smile. I feel a little brave. I say yes. I will go. I will try. From that day, I work hard. I listen to English every day. I watch English videos. I repeat the words. I read small stories. I write short sentences. I speak to myself in English. I speak in front of a mirror. I try not to be shy. One evening, I hear a podcast. The man says, "Do not wait. Speak now. Speak even if you make mistakes." I stop the podcast. I write the sentence in my notebook. I read it again and again. Do not wait. Speak now. I feel strong. I feel ready. I look for schools in London. I find one school. It looks good. The name of the school is English Life. I write an email. The school sends me back all the details. I read everything. I tell my parents. They are happy. They say, "Go, Tom, you can do it." I say, "Thank you." I book my ticket. I prepare my bag. I say goodbye to my home. I say goodbye to my country. I sit on the plane. I feel nervous, but I also feel excited. I look out the window. The plane flies above the clouds. I think about my dream. I say in my heart, this is the start of something big. After a few hours, I arrive in London. I see many people. They walk fast. They talk fast. They all speak English. I try to listen. I do not understand everything, but I smile. I am here. I go to my new room. I put down my bag. I sit on the bed. I look around. The room is small, but it is nice. I feel alone, but I feel brave. Tomorrow is my first day at school. I want to sleep, but I cannot. I think about English. I think about my new life. I finally sleep. The next morning I wake up early. I take a shower. I eat some toast. I walk to school. The air is cool. I see big buildings. I see red buses. I see people with coffee. I arrive at school. The school is big. It is full of students. They are from many countries. I hear Spanish. I hear Japanese. I hear French. But we all come here for the same reason. We all want to learn English. I go to my classroom. My teacher is a young man. His name is Ben. He smiles at us. He says, "Good morning, everyone." We all say, "Good morning." He says, "Welcome to your first class. I want to help you speak English. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to try." I feel happy when I hear this. Then we start. We speak about our names. We speak about our countries. I say my name is Tom. I come from Pakistan. The teacher says, "Nice to meet you, Tom." I smile. The class is fun. We do not use many books. We speak more. We listen more. We play games. We ask questions. We give answers. The teacher says, "This is how you learn. You speak. You listen. You try. You repeat. You do not need many rules. You only need practice." I like this method. I do not like grammar rules. I do not like long tests. But I like speaking. I like listening. I like simple learning. After class, I go to the library. I find easy English books. I pick one book. It is a love story. I read one page. I know most of the words. I feel good. I see one new word. I stop. I check it in the dictionary. I say the word. I repeat it. I read again. I keep going. I spend 1 hour reading. I learn 5 new words. I feel proud. I go back to my room. I eat dinner. Then I open my notebook. I write about my day. I write in English. I say today I go to class. I meet new people. I read a book. I learn 5 words. It is simple English, but it is my English. I feel happy. I say the words out loud. I say this is my new life. I learn English in London. Then I sleep. I dream in English. It is a small dream, but it is a big start. The next day I wake up early again. I wash my face. I eat a banana and drink tea. Then I walk to school. I feel good. I feel strong. I feel ready to learn. I go to class. Our teacher, Ben, smiles. He says, "Today we will talk about your habits. What do you do every day?" He writes some words on a board. Wake up, eat, walk. Read, sleep, he says. These are action words. We call them verbs. You can make simple sentences with these words. I look at the board. I feel happy. These are easy words. I know them. I can make sentences. I say I wake up at 7 o'clock. I eat toast. I walk to school. My teacher smiles. He says, "Great job, Tom." Then he says, "Now talk to your partner." My partner is a girl from Italy. Her name is Sarah. She says, "I wake up late. I drink coffee. I take the bus." We both laugh. It is fun. We try to speak in English. We don't speak fast. We speak slow, but we try. This is how we learn. Then our teacher gives us a task. He says, "Write 5 sentences about your day." I write in my notebook. I write slowly. I think before I write. I check my spelling. I check my verbs. I write. I wake up. I eat. I walk. I learn. I sleep. It is easy English, but it is correct. My teacher reads my sentences. He says, "Good job," very clear. I feel proud. I smile after class. I go to the park. I sit on a bench. I take out my phone. I listen to a podcast. The podcast is about learning English. A man speaks slowly. He says, "Do not stop." Every day is a chance to grow, speak, listen, learn. I repeat his words. I say them with him. I say, "Speak, listen, learn." I close my eyes. I repeat again. I feel good. I feel like I can do this. Then I go to the cafe. I drink orange juice. I watch people talk. They speak fast. I cannot understand everything, but I try to guess. I listen to the sounds. I try to follow the rhythm. I try to copy with my mouth. I say in my head, "This is good practice." Later, I go back to my room. I rest for a while. Then I open YouTube. I search for English conversation. I find a video. Two people speak about their jobs. I listen. I understand some words. I don't understand everything, but I do not stop. I play the video again. This time I understand more. I try to say the words. I pause the video. I repeat the sentences. I speak with the video. This is called shadowing. My teacher told us about it. He said, "Shadowing is a good way to learn to speak. Just copy what you hear." I do it. I feel strange, but I keep going. I learn the sound. I learn the rhythm. I learn the feeling. I repeat again and again. My mouth feels tired, but my mind feels strong. I am doing something good. I am learning. The next morning I try something new. I talk to myself in English. I say, "Good morning, Tom. Today we will learn new things. Let's go to class." I smile. It feels funny, but it works. I speak English. I think in English. I walk to school. I say in my mind, "I see a tree. I see a car. I see a man." It is easy practice. It is fun. I tell my teacher. He says, "That is a great idea. Use English all day. Speak to yourself. It helps you think in English." Then we start our lesson. Today, we learn about past actions. Our teacher writes on the board, "I walked, I cooked, I studied." He says these are past verbs. We use them to talk about yesterday. He gives us examples. Then he says, "Now write about your yesterday." I write in my notebook. I say, "Yesterday I woke up early. I ate eggs. I went to school. I learned new words. I read a book. It is a short paragraph, but it is real. It is true. It is my life." My teacher reads it. He nods. He says, "This is clear. This is correct. Keep doing this." I feel happy. Then we speak in pairs. We ask each other questions. "What did you do yesterday?" My partner asks. I say I studied English. I listen to a podcast. I talk to myself. She laughs. She says that's funny, but good. After class, I go to the library again. I find a new book. It is about a boy who learns English. I like the story. The boy makes mistakes, but he never gives up. He learns slowly, but he learns well. I feel like this boy. I say to myself, "Tom, you are learning like him." Then I read 5 pages. I learn 10 new words. I write them down. I do not try to remember all. I just read again. I see the words again and again. I know that this helps. Reading is a good way to learn. It is not boring. It is fun. I also watch a small cartoon in English. The voices are clear. The words are easy. I laugh. I understand the joke. I feel proud. I think English is not hard. It is just new. Every day I do something with English. I listen. I speak, I read, I write. I try to do small things, but I do them every day. This is my system. This is how I learn. I do not study hard. I just use English every day. I enjoy the process. I talk to my teacher. I say I want to speak better. He says speak more, listen more. Do shadowing. Read out loud. Do these every day. I say, yes, I will. My teacher is kind. He speaks slow. He gives us time. He says, do not be afraid. Mistakes are good. Mistakes help you learn. I write this sentence in my notebook. I read it every night. Mistakes help you learn. I like this idea. I feel free. I do not fear anymore. I just speak. I just try. This is my English life in London, and it is just the beginning. The next week starts. I feel more confident now. I go to class every day. I listen to the teacher. I talk to my classmates. I try new things. I speak more. I use new words. I understand more when people speak. It is slow, but I can feel it. I am improving. I am learning. Every day, I do one new thing in English. One day I read a news article. One day I listened to an English song. One day I write a letter to myself in English. I try everything. I enjoy it. In class, we learn about the future. Our teacher says will to talk about the future like this. I will learn. I will go. I will speak. He gives us more examples. I understand the rule. Then we write about our future plans. I write. I will study every day. I will watch English films. I will learn to speak fast. My teacher reads it. He says, that is very good, Tom. I feel proud again. Then we play a game. We ask each other questions. What will you do tomorrow? My classmate asks me. I say, I will go to class. I will read a book. I will practice speaking. We laugh. The class is fun. The teacher always helps us. He speaks slowly. He corrects us kindly. He does not make us feel bad. He always says mistakes are good. They help you grow. After class, I go to the school cafe. I sit with 2 students from Brazil. They speak English with me. We talk about food. We talk about football. We talk about music. We laugh a lot. We use simple words, but we understand each other. This is a new feeling for me. I speak English and people understand me. It feels great. I go home and write about it. I write, today I talk with my friends. We spoke in English. It was fun. Then I open YouTube. I listen to a short story. It is about a girl who learns English. She is shy at first, then she speaks more. She learns slowly, but she keeps going. The story is simple. I understand everything. I smile. I feel like that girl. I say I can do it too. Then I practice shadowing. I copy the voice. I repeat every line. I speak with the video. I match the sound. I match the words. I do this for 10 minutes. My voice is slow at first, but then it is better. My mouth feels used to the sounds. I say, this is good for me. I will do this every day. The next morning I read out loud. I open my book. I read one story. I read slow. I say each word clearly. I do not stop. I do not think too much. I just read. This helps my mouth. This helps my brain. I start to feel more fluent. I speak more naturally. Later in class, we talk about learning problems. One student says, I forget words fast. What can I do? Our teacher says that is normal. You do not need to worry. Just meet the word again and again. You do not need to remember. Just see the word many times. Read more, listen more. The word will stay. I write this in my notebook. Do not remember. Just repeat. It helps me. Now I do not try to remember every word. I just keep reading. I see the words again. They stay in my mind. This is easy. This is fun. After class, I go to the shop. I want to buy a notebook. I speak to the shop man in English. I say, do you have a red notebook? He says, yes, we do. This way, please. I follow him. He gives me a notebook. I say, thank you. He says, you're welcome. It is a short talk, but it is English. I feel good. I used English in real life. Later, I write in that notebook. I write about my day. I write, today I spoke in a shop. I asked for a notebook. I spoke English. I feel proud again. I feel strong. In the evening, I meet a group of students. We all sit together in the common room. We speak only English. We tell stories. We play games. We laugh. We make mistakes. But we keep speaking. No one laughs at mistakes. We help each other. One student says, this is the best way to learn, speak, laugh, try. I agree. I say I like this. I learn more with you. The others smile. One girl says, we are all beginners, but we are growing. I think about her words. Yes, we are growing every day, step by step. English is not just books. It is people. It is fun. It is life. Later, I go back to my room. I listen to slow English songs. I follow the words. I repeat the lines. I write some of the lines in my notebook. I like the rhythm. I like the sound. Music helps me learn. Then I go to sleep. I feel happy. I feel peaceful. The next day I talk to my teacher. I say, how can I learn grammar? I do not like rules. My teacher says you do not need to study grammar rules. Just read more, listen more. The grammar will come. You will learn it naturally. I say, really? He says, yes. Just keep reading and listening. Your brain is smart. It will learn. I smile. I like this idea. I do not need to be perfect. I just need to continue. I go to the library. I pick a simple book. I read 5 pages. I understand almost everything. I see good grammar in every sentence. I do not study it, but I learn it. I feel proud again. I think grammar is not my enemy. It is my friend. That evening, I help a new student. He is from China. He is shy. He speaks little English. I sit with him. I say it is okay. I was like you. You can learn. Just speak. Just try. He smiles. He says, thank you. I feel happy. I feel useful. Now I can help someone. 1 month ago I was like him. Now I am stronger. I still make mistakes, but I speak, I read, I grow. This is why I go to London. Not for fun, not for photos. I come here to grow. I come here to speak English. I come here to live in English. And I am doing it. Another week begins. I feel ready. I feel strong. I am not the same person now. I speak more. I understand more. I do not feel shy anymore. I go to class. My teacher gives us a new topic. He says, let's talk about dreams. What is your dream? I think for a moment. Then I write in my notebook. My dream is to speak English well. My dream is to help others. My dream is to be a teacher one day. I look at my sentence. It is short. It is simple. But it is true. My teacher reads it. He says, this is a beautiful dream, Tom. I smile. I feel happy. I feel seen. Then we all stand up and speak one by one. We say our dreams. One girl says she wants to be a nurse. One boy says he wants to travel. We all clap. We all support each other. This is not just a class. This is a family of English learners. After class, I go to the cafe near the school. I order tea. I speak with the man behind the counter. I say, how are you today? He says, I'm good, mate. How about you? I smile. I say, I'm good too. It is a small moment, but it feels big. I can have real talks in English now. Not perfect talks, but real ones. I sit down. I open my book. I read for 20 minutes. I learn 4 new words. I do not write them. I just keep reading. I know I will see them again. Later I go to a speaking club. It is in the library. Many students come. We sit in a circle. We talk about our home countries. We ask questions. We answer. We smile. We listen. We speak. I enjoy this so much. Every time I speak, I feel more free. One student says, English is not a subject. It is a tool, a key, a bridge. I like his words. I write them down. English is a key, a bridge. When I go home, I open a video. It is about how children learn to speak. A man says children learn by listening. They hear words again and again. They copy. They try. They make mistakes. They grow. I pause the video. I think I am like a child again. I am learning again. That's okay. Then I do shadowing again. I copy every word. I say it with feeling. I say it with emotion. I feel the English inside my mouth. It feels real. It feels strong. Then I look in the mirror. I say I can do it. I will keep going. I will not stop. The next morning I go to class. My teacher gives us a new tip. He says, talk to yourself every day. Say what you do. Say what you see. Say what you feel. I do this. I say, now I walk to school. Now I see a bus. Now I feel happy. It is simple, but it works. It keeps English alive. It keeps my brain active. I go to class. I sit with my friend from Japan. Her name is Aiko. She speaks English with me. She says, "Your English is better now." I say, "Thank you. I try every day." She says, "Me too." We both laugh. We both feel proud. After class, I go my part-time job. I clean tables. I bring tea. I say hello to customers. I smile. I speak. I practice. I use English. One customer says, "Where are you from?" I say, "I'm from Pakistan." She says, "Your English is good." I smile. I say, "Thank you." My heart feels warm. These small talks help me. They give me power. They show me that I can speak, I can connect, I can learn. When I finish work, I go to the park. I sit under a tree. I take out my notebook. I write a letter to myself. I say, "Dear Tom, you're doing great. You speak more now. You are not afraid. You work hard. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep smiling." I read the letter again. I feel strong. I know that learning is not fast, but it is real. One step each day, one small win. That is the way. The next day, we have a big speaking day at school. Each student gives a small talk. I feel nervous, but I stand up. I speak. I say, "Hello. My name is Tom. I come from Pakistan. I learn English because I want to talk to people. I want to help others. I want to be free. I learn by reading, speaking, and listening. I learn by trying." Thank you. Everyone claps. My teacher claps. I sit down. I feel good. I feel proud. I spoke in front of people. I used English. I did it. That evening I go home. I write in my notebook. Today I spoke in front of my class. It was not perfect, but it was real. I did it. I smile. I know I am changing. I know I am growing. I call my mother. I speak to her in our language. I tell her I can speak English now. I feel better. I feel strong. She says, "I am proud of you." I say, "Thank you." Then I sleep. I dream in English again. In my dream, I walk and talk. I smile and laugh. I speak without fear. I wake up with a smile. I say, "One more day, one more chance." I open a book. I read. I listen to a video. I shadow. I speak to myself. I meet my friends. I go to class. I learn something new. I write new sentences. I speak new words. I grow more. Every day I do this. Every day I get better. This is my English life. This is my London story. I came here to learn. I came here to grow. I came here to speak. And now, I do all these things. I make mistakes, but I learn. I feel shy, but I speak. I feel tired, but I keep going. This is the way. This is why I go to London. Not to see places, not to take photos. I go to London to learn. I go to London to live in English. I go to London to become who I want to be. I go to London because English is not just a language. English is my new world. English is my voice. English is my future.